Hello everyone, my name is Katherina and I'm very happy to see you again. Today we are going to explore a truly revolutionary technology, smart contract. If our first video was about digital money, then this video is about digital agreements. We look at how a platform called Ethereum changed the game by making the blockchain programmable. We are moving from simple transactions to smart system. My goal today is to show you why this matters so much for the future of business and how it makes our lives easier. Let's dive in. First, let's start about Ethereum. You may have heard this name before. While Bitcoin is often called digital gold because it's a store of value, Ethereum is very different. Ethereum is more like a global world computer. It was the first blockchain that allowed developers to write and run their own code on its network. This means it's not just for sending money from person A to person B. It is a massive platform for building apps that no one can shut down and no one can censor. To run this app, we use a digital currency called Ether. Think of Ether as the fuel or the gas oil that powers this whole global system. So, what exactly is a smart contract? Simple put, it is a self-executing contract. This means the term of the agreement that written directly into lines of computer code. To understand this a vending machine. Think of a vending machine. In a normal contract, you might need a lawyer or a notary to make sure everyone follows the rules. But in a vending machine, the machine is the lawyer. You put in the money, you press the button, and you get your snack automatically. There is no person in the middle. In the smart contract, the code is the boss. If the conditions are met, the contract finishes the job by itself instantly. How does it work in real life? It follows a very simple logic. If this, then that. First, a developer written the rules in code and put it on the Ethereum blockchain. When the code is there, it just sits and waits. For example, imagine you are buying a digital book. The smart contract waits until it sees your payment in your wallet. The very second the payment arrives, the contract automatically sends the book to you. There is no waiting for a human to check the email, and there is no human error. It's math working for you. 20 hours a day. The first major feature is automations. Because it is pure code, it's run all the time without needing a holiday or break. This makes business much faster and much cheaper because we don't have to pay for expensive third-party service or middlemen. The second big feature is trust minimization. This is a fancy way to saying you don't have to trust that a stranger will be honest. You don't need to know them at all. You only need a trust that the mathematical code will do exactly what it was programmed to do. The code doesn't have feelings and it doesn't lie. Next, we have transparency and immutability. Every smart contract on Ethereum is public. This means everyone, including you, can look at the code to see exactly how it works before you decide to use it. It's like being able to read the mind of the vending machine. And just like we discussed in the Bitcoin video, once a smart contract is live, it is immutable. This means it cannot be changed. No one, not even the person who created it, can go back and change the rules later. This prevents fraud that ensures that the deal stays fair for everyone involved, from start to finish. Where do we exactly use this today? A huge area is DeFi, or decentralized finance. People are now borrowing and lending millions of dollars using only smart contracts without a single bank involved. We also see this supply chain. For example, a smart contract can automatically pay a truck driver the moment their GPS shows they are delivered the goods at the warehouse. No more waiting week for a check. It also used for NFTs to manage who owns a piece of digital art. The possibilities are truly endless, from real estate to insecure and even digital voting. However, we must also be honest about the risks. Since the code cannot be changed, if there is a bug or a small mistake in the code, it's very hard to fix. Hackers sometimes look for these tiny mistakes to try and steal funds. This is why security is so important. Also, the legal world is still catching up. If something goes wrong with a digital contract, it can be difficult to take the case to a traditional court because the law in many countries are still being written. We are still in the early days of this technology, and it's important to be careful. To wrap this thing up, smart contracts are turning the blockchain into a powerful tool for global business. By using Ethereum's network, we can create agreements that are faster, more transparent, and more secure than ever before. It's not just a trend, it is the backbone of the new decentralized internet, often called Web3. It changed the way we work, the way we trend, and the way we trust each other in the digital world. We are moving toward a future where the code ensures fairness for everyone. So, thank you so much for your attention today. I hope this explanation was helpful and gave you a clear picture of how smart contract work. Have a wonderful day and bye bye.